Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4 Imperial Italy. We are on the cusp of passing Revoke the Privilegia, which will make all the princes my vassals, except for the ones that disagree. And everyone was going to vote for it until I annexed Burgundy, at which point I lost some diplomatic reputation, and so now I've got a big penalty right now. Diplo rep is very important for these things. But some of that's going to go away, and we're going to be spending some diplomatic actions just trying to suck up to some princes, find some more that aren't voting for us that hopefully, don't have the cap on improved relations, and we'll just try to, improve as many of them as we can and hope. I mean, given some time, it'll just happen. We're still gaining imperial authority. Ah, there we go. So, there's 17 princes for and 17 against. So I'm worried that the princes that are against will refuse to join in. They'll leave the HRE, and I don't want that to happen. I don't know if that's the way the mechanic is. I suppose I could look. EU4 wiki revoke the thing. Revoke that. So what do they make their decision based on? Once the reform is implemented, all members who support it will become vassals. All members who don't support it will leave the emperor. Okay, and we'll gain the empire and gain a CB. So right before I soaked in Burgundy, everyone was in favor of it, I think, if I recall correctly. So we want to minimize how many princes are against it. Ideally, have no princes against it. So we'll do that by, convincing them to vote for me, and, just by improving our relations. Unfortunately, our diplomatic rep is lower because of the annex subject. But we have, as many other things that we can do, at least as far as I can think of. I don't know, is there a policy we could add in? No, the income from vassals is going to be huge once we bring that in. Oh, +1 Diplo rep, right here. And it's only going to cost me military points? I mean, I know that sounds weird, but I'm actually more behind over here. Let's do that and have +1 Diplo rep. Now what are we looking at? 21 princes for, 13 against. Okay. Now, are we sucking up to people who are going to vote for us or not? Ansbach is one of the people we're sucking up to. No, that's Silesia, which is here. Who are voting for us? Good. We can cancel that. And this is Magdeburg, which is here, who are now voting for us, so we can bring you back here. I mean, these are positive relationships, so I guess that makes sense. Brunswick, which is here, are voting for us. Okay. And then we have Oldenburg, which is here, and they're voting for us too. Okay. So we're going to move our diplomats over to people who aren't voting for us. And again here, because of our imperial authority is above 50, we get more modifiers here. So, but it would be nice to waste as few points as we can. Hansa is good. Holland is really not in favor of it. And we've already improved relations quite a bit, but we'll see the most we can do. Hainaut is likewise against it. And again, we've already improved relations quite a bit, but we'll see if we can punch it up a bit more. Austria's way against it. Economical power. I suspect we won't be able to flip Austria. So that's okay. Then we can go to war against Austria and unite our coast. It's actually going to work out quite nicely. Frankfurt is a free city. They hate me. We might not be able to convince them, but at least these are going to be small. Ulm hates me as well. Heretic, right, because I can't flip you. Ravensburg. Gelra is actually really close, so let's go ahead and work on you. We'll probably lose a few princes because most likely what I'll do... Well, I'm not sure, actually. Let's say once I declare war on them, we'll maybe just annex them. But it's possible. I don't know if there's if the CB will allow me to vassalize them in a way that doesn't take up a relationship slot. Because that's the thing. All the princes in the HRE will not count towards... So the vassal relationships gained as a result of decisions do not count towards diplomatic upkeep. Although royal marriage relationships continue to. If the emperor releases a vassal within HRE territory as an imperial prince, the newly released vassal does not count towards diplomatic upkeep either. A nation liberated after reform, however, will not automatically become the emperor's vassal. So the question is, the CB that I get, and I'll have to look that up, does it allow me to vassalize someone in a fashion that doesn't cost me a relationship slot? That'll be the big question. 13 princes against. I guess that would be the list. I can just go to those countries and see if I can convince them. Like, Bavaria, Yeah, you hate me a lot. It's a lot of aggressive expansion. We're nearby neighbors. Some of you are big. It'll be handy if we can minimize how many people we lose from this. So I think we're just going to sit on our hands a little bit longer, let the relationship slots go. I mean, 1 or 2 countries that we have to war against, that's fine. But too many more than that would be bad. And in particular, if we get any more aggressive expansion, that would hurt things. And we are basically capping up there. We can gain money or gain a stability. You know what? I'm actually going to gain stability. Stability will help my income. And we'll just do great things for us all over the place. So we're going to do something like that. We can get prestige, but we're good there. We can get the inflation reduction, the tax modifier, no. A bunch of recent uprisings have just ended, which can potentially increase the next chance of rebellion. They're pretty far away. Again, we're pretty stable, so that's nice. I don't suppose Haynut would now vote for it, would they? They would, actually. Be nice if there was a clear icon here for people voting for or against things, like in a more obvious way. Let's get a little bit more votes here. Here we don't have any improved relations yet, so we can actually probably flip them if we just wait to reach maximum improved relations. Because at the same time, remember, the aggressive expansion will go away. Have CB. They have nationalism. So I think we're going to get a lot of friction from that kind of stuff. Just back to playing the diplomatic game. But it's nice. That's one of the things playing... If you do play the HRE game, you're playing a very different style of EU4 than you do any other way. And I like that. Okay, we can recall you from Holland. Let's just look down here. Bavaria won't... They could potentially, though. They're not that far off. And we haven't sucked up to them either. So there's a lot of room for improvement. Bavaria is a big one. We definitely like to convert you. Gelra, who looks like this, you would vote for me, so as long as we're positive, they're going to be okay with it. Is there any way to get Bohemia over? Because I'm assuming Bohemia is not voting for me right now because they don't like me. Let's go and do some of that. Cooperation with the merchant class. Hey, we're in the money. National Bank. Bam. So what are we looking like now? And yes, it will eat all my current imperial authority. Bavaria, Bohemia, Austria, Hesse, Cologne. Cologne won't? Cologne's very big. They like me, but they're very big. How far off is Cologne, actually? No. This one right here. Oh, very close, actually. So we definitely want you on our side. We got a little bit of aggressive expansion, but we're also losing our old improved relations at the same rate, so we'll just wait until we've got Diplomat open, and then we'll work on you. Meanwhile, this is fine, because we're burning off more of our AE. Wow, look at the border gore over here. Denmark took a huge chunk out of Scandinavia. Oh, this is great. I love it. I love it. I've never seen a territory quite so messed up before. Allows client states and advanced CBs. I see no reason not to grab this right now. I don't think we want to make a client state. I think this will give us all those like nationalism CBs and things. I don't think I've ever played a game to this late, actually. I tend to end sooner than this. Well, I think we've done it before, but I think that was before these CBs existed. There we go. Gain a CB against everyone. Hopefully that doesn't ruin our... our diplomacy anywhere else? No, we're okay. France declares war on Portugal. Alright. Fair enough. You might vote for me now. I mean, Frankfurt is pretty tiny. Yeah. Oh, that's Bohemia. Frankfurt there. Is Bohemia still against it? No. But I'm actually going to bring the relationship a little stronger with Bohemia, just to make sure to lock them in and not have things just decay away. We'll improve relations a little bit more with Cologne, make sure they're on board. They are big, that's why they're less willing to do it. They've got like a big economic modifier, right? And theocracy apparently as well. And the fact that the emperor's not the same thing. I don't think anyone else is Italian in here, so I've got the a penalty against everyone that way. Okay, so now they're in favor. So, Bavaria would be the other big one that would be nice to do. And Holland, but I don't think there's any real way to flip them. Holland's not that far off. Competing great power. They want my provinces. We capped our improved relations. Allied to rival. I don't know. We might just send them a marriage offer. I could just send them a bribe as well. I bet you they're not very far off. Holland. Which one are you? Whoa! Call to arms will change things. Spanish-Brazilian War of Independence. Oh. No, this is not terribly relevant, but I'm not sure that we can pass a bill. Or pass a bill. I don't know if we can pass a reform if we're at war. Still, I don't see... So, a bunch of their colonies are rebelling. Plus Portugal. I suspect this will probably win. It's nice to have Spain as an ally against France and not have them hate me and slow me down. I guess I'll accept. Well, give me more time. Yeah, we can't pass a thing while we're at war, so hopefully this will be a short one. I may as well actually activate this fleet here, and we might send a bit of an invasion landing force. Because we've got our colony in here fighting as well. I think this is going to end up well. Hungary entered a coalition against us. Interesting choice to do that now. Huh. Curious. Oh, we have a lot of money, and we are almost but not quite out of force limit. 24 more troops. And we can build a couple more ships. Let's do that with our frigates down here. How many transports do we have here? 26. Let's move you down here. And figure out exactly what we want our comp of 26 to look like. Lose a couple of cannons. Some infantry. And then maybe 2 knights. There we go. 26. So we'll take you. We'll just move you aside over there. We'll try to roll a good general. And then send you over maybe to accelerate things. Now, who's the main war leader? It's Spanish-Brazil. They are pretty big. Ooh. What I need to do is personally generate a little bit of war score to hopefully get some peace out of it relatively soon. And I'm going to go ahead and move my fleets, my trade fleets, to actually start to threaten. If we can just win the naval battle, then it'll end pretty quick. So this is going to slow things down. On the other hand, at this rate, we'll probably get almost 100% of people on board on our side. So that's not that bad. I know, it's a little bit doofy. If I look now, will it still tell me who's against it? Nice. Ravensburg and Ulm. Like, it's just sort of a slap in the face, dudes, that you would not do this. And we are sucking up to you, so hopefully that'll happen. All right. Fleet. That's fleet part 1. Fleet part 2. Are you still... Did I not send you over here? There you go. So we'll lose our trade money, but that's all right. I guess we'll go and full army maintenance. Even though we're losing a lot of money now. Well, part of that, I think, is because there's still a bit of reinforcements to do. No. No, it's just very expensive. Okay. A leader. Oh, we still have a decent general there. Good. Yeah, we don't want this war to last particularly long. Can I go over here? Yes, I should have supply. Because, wow, that's a lot of troops in my territory. This is a big fleet. Brazil, though. Spanish-Brazil. How big of a navy do you have? I probably should have just refused the war, but... Are you still called Spanish-Brazil? You are. You don't have a fleet at all. Good. And Portugal, I don't think you've got one particularly much either. So I'm going to move my light ships here. We're going to get a full blockade over the shore. We're going to wait for this to finish getting repaired, and then we're going to send this out. I guess we'll go in... Actually, you know what? You guys can hang out in Ragusa. Congratulations. War declared. Okay, get up on here. That's going to get sieged out. I'm actually worried that we're not going to have the numbers on our own. I guess we're going to wait and see until Spain does something. I suppose I can go and take Arguin. Actually, might be handy to actually own that. What the hell? Let's move down here. We'll take a little spot of land. Maybe we can negotiate it. Probably not, because I don't think we're going to need enough war score to make demands. Alright, my fleet has arrived on the coast. So we're going to detach blockades. Colombia's not in on this, eh? No. But we probably have the ability to walk through. Detach, go there. Detach. Let's make sure we've got a full blockade of the coast. Our ships are a little bit spread out. Oh, really? Getting attrition over there. Now, obviously we don't need this many troops to take this over, but it makes it very hard for them to land troops on here and fight us. And they can't walk through here because this is all wasteland. So they have to do an amphibious landing. They'll get a -2 penalty, and we'll be in pretty good shape. Gotta have a little war every now and again. Keep the blood flowing. Let's go ahead and just move up here. Merchant defects. Oh, I want more mercantilism. That's going to be quite nice. Detach. Move down here. There you go. Mecklenburg getting some work done. Recall. Detach. Move down there. And we'll put our diplomats out somewhere else again. Excellent. I don't think I even have to keep my troops here. I'll break off my transports. Land them here. And just go back home with them. I mean, they might re-land on it, but who cares? Where are you going? Here. Which is where some of my things are. And some of these are transports. Hang on. Ooh, we'd actually get attrition over here. So we don't want to blockade that far down. What I do want to do is come back up here. I don't want to attack them as is, but if we can get some extra ships over in this area, we do have an advantage. I mean, we have just as many heavies. Actually, they don't have heavies. Those are lights. Get in there. So we should be able to slaughter them. And they have, you know, they're mostly transports as well. Recall Ravensburg. Oh, yes, and I have to do a little bit more sucking up. So, who's not in on it? Hesse-Salzburg. Salzburg flag. It's yellow with the red on the right side. Is it this? No, that's Nuremberg. Well, I guess I can just look for the reds on the top line. Most people are in for it. Right, Hesse is still against it, and... Oh, I could improve relations. Alright, let's do that. It's not like you're one province minor or anything either. Right, which I think is sort of... I don't know, we'll do it for now. There's Salzburg. And we'll just have to wait until we've got a diplomat available. These damn free cities, they're very hard to convince. They like to be free, can't blame them for that. Live free or die, that's my motto. Or maybe it's a state somewhere, you know, one of those. Okay, we're going to get the merge up, get the transports, get down there. I think we actually captured one, which is nice. We don't want to go down here because we're going to get attrition if we do. So we've got a full blockade there. Although, I was going to say, there's probably stuff... Florida, I'm not sure we can go there, though. And not run out of supply. Yeah. We could sink some more ships, though. And then just run away. I think what we'll do is just help with the blockade of the Portuguese coast. Now, I didn't want to say no to the war request, but what I would really like to do is be able to separate peace out. Because the longer this goes on, the more convenient. On the other hand, it gives me a great excuse to try to bring in as many people as possible into my new little web of vassals. Let's get you over here. Detach some more. And then send you over there. One nice thing about light ships is they do blockade very well. So we don't have a diplomat. Oh, Cologne, you're voting. In fact, you're very, very, very much in my favor. So, I'm assuming there's no way for me to negotiate out of this. Yeah, length of war is really short. And you're holding things. Is that the war goal? Because it's what? The capital, right? They have to hold on to their capital. I think I'd still like a level 3 advisor. Let's go with this one. Save on some of our land maintenance and get more points at the same time. We're burning through money like crazy over here. Alright, so they still have a big army. If I just go and land troops over here... Well, Mecklenburg's not bad. And we could grab some stuff on the coast. Right, if I go here, it's outside of our reach. But if I take a province on the coast, I think that will technically work for us. Jungle, I think, gives a defensive penalty. -1. Yeah, it's like a forest. Alright, yes, coalition. Sure, whatever. I'm not impressed. Although France might join in the coalition at this point, since their truce is over. It might go for Mecklenburg. Royal marriage with Saxony has ended. Well, Saxony is one of the people who are not really voting for us, so I would like that refreshed. We have an alliance as well? Yeah. I mean, we could just break it off, in a sense, because we don't need their vote anymore, even though they're technically an elector. But I want their vote for other things. I don't need their election vote, I just need the reform vote. Come on, let's go. Alright, good. Then we can take these guys, and, hell, we'll dock them over here. It's technically my territory. And split. And split. And split. We'll have to regroup very quickly if we start to get attacked. This is all being flipped to me, right? Because it's my vassal doing this work. That's why we're getting a little bit of war score. We will have to go for their capital at some point, too. If I detach a siege and then send you down here now, that must be within range. It's just not updating properly. Well, we'll find out soon. Oh, one of you is supposed to go there. We're not going to get the blockade percentage anymore, which is an interesting thing to consider. Okay, they had some troops moving south. I gotta assume they're still coming towards me, but we have great vision over here. Alright, new cardinal. Good. And there's an actual fort there. So, your capital is this one. So that's what we're going to have to siege out. What kind of territory is it? Jungle. So we get a defensive bonus if we're sitting in it. But we need more enemy troops, or more allied troops, to be in the area to feel comfortable doing that, I'm going to say. These, actually, there's no sense in sieging these because it's going to flip back because of the fort. So I'm going to move right back down to the south. Oh, there we go. There's... How are we going to catch these guys? I'm going to mount on 21st. 21st, maybe not. But I'm going to... move my troops down. Group them up again. And then try to stand near Mecklenburg. My leader is there. I should roll another one. Not bad. Alright, I'm done rolling. I don't want to spend too many points. And we're over our limit. We're going to kick out this guy. I'd rather the guy with slightly higher maneuver. That'll put us within our limit. Good. And I can assign... What's your maneuver over here? A 1? So as long as I got a 2... Well, I may as well use this one. Sure. Go and attack. Is there any chance you'd be able to reinforce in time? Maybe. Demand of the Venetian. A little bit of local unrest for 10 years, or some revolutionaries. Let's not deal with the revolutionaries. Let's just deal with this. We can figure it out. Okay. Get you in here. Yeah, this is not good. We got to avoid these guys. Tell you what. Get in here since you're already moving. And then what we'll do is group you up, force march to the capital. So you're going to move down here. I think we'll be able to avoid you, mostly. Where's Mecklenburg? Up here. You're still in jungle, because it's all jungle. In fact, we probably won't go to the capital. You're going to Gois. Goiás, whatever you call this. So I think what we're going to do instead is try to boot it as quickly as possible to get near Mecklenburg. Because you're actually going to get attacked. And slaughtered? What the hell? I mean, yeah, they've got a bigger army. They've got a -2 on their side. 1-0. That's Sardinia. 3-2-1. How are we getting slaughtered that badly? Sardinia, are you like really behind on military tech? 26. I'm only 25. They're 26. What does 26 give you that I'm missing? It's actually pretty good. New infantry, new cavalry, bonus morale, and the width as well. Can we get in there soon enough? Because it would be nice to continue to fight them when they've got the -2. And I think the answer will be yes. Austria declares war on Hungary. That I'm okay with. Come on. There we go. Whew. You have a much higher base morale, but tactics and discipline are the same. Still, that was rough for a little bit there. Okay, good. Where are you running off to? This is a Peruvian army. Peruvia. Is Peruvia in on this? And they are. Yeah, I'm going to go stand in the jungle. Attach to unit, and I'm going to let, like, people know. Here, Spain, actually. I should tell Spain. Spain, take this province. So it's going to end the war. Well, they're pretty close to being willing to white peace with me. I may as well get the Diplotech. There we go. More trade efficiency. Always a nice little bonus. Do I need to boot? I'm going to let it finish the one province. And then turn that off. Well, we are still being chased. A bit. Actually, I guess we're going to stay here. Now that I think about it. Because I think Mecklenburg's about to be attacked. We're not really going to have a good set of numbers, but they're still going to attack us into the jungle. And they might be coming for me, which I don't want to do. I'm going to go to the capital. They can attack me there if they want. So, oh, we don't need to blockade here anymore. They don't have any ships for me to kill. I guess we could blockade down here. That should actually not attrition us. And Mecklenburg... Sorry, buddy. Well... Actually. So they're going to attack into the jungle. Can we get there in time to make a difference? No. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Sorry, buddy. We're just going to go stand here. It's only... Oh, it's... They don't have a real fort. It's just a capital fort. So actually, that's going to siege very quickly. Should have gone that right from the start. It's going to cancel a lot of... their war score. So 11.2 war score in their favor is about to get canceled as soon as we take this. And in particular, I personally have 7% war score against them. I'm going to get a bunch here from taking their capital. Oh, that's wonderful. Heck, I could take this coastal province here and extend some of my trade reach, which would be interesting. Which would be very interesting. Hopefully I get it before they arrive. They're not moving right now. They might desiege some of the stuff down here. They might not see this as a priority right now. Once it gets sieged, I think they will, because it is the war goal. Alright, so we can get lucky with, you know, our tick at 28% winning the siege, but we still at least advance the siege a bit, so that's nice. I think it'll be relatively easy. There's too many modifiers the other way around. I'm going to move my transports off their coast, actually. Sorry, my bad. The transports... This is actually where they dock over here. I don't think it matters, but we'll move there. That way we technically have an escape route if something terrible happens. We do have full offensive, so our siege tick time is very quick. Boom. Okay. I want out of this war. Why don't you give me this? Oh, no. Really? Oh, I'm still only personally at 8 war score. So I can't make any demands. I don't want to get attacked. I want to be out of here. I'll get a little bit of a penalty getting a separate peace with Spain, from Spain, but our alliance should still be intact. There we go. Bit dirty, but there it is. So I'm going to take all my fleet, send everyone home, but wait, we want to take our transport fleet, which is this guy over here, and we want to bring you here so that we can board you. Meanwhile, how's this looking? Austria and Ulm are the only two princes who will not say yes. Ulm, how far off are you? You're not that far off. We can get you... Oh, we're actually already sucking up to you. Let's send you a bribe as well. Hesse is about to be capped. We'll send you a bribe just to send you over the edge. Okay, a big one. There. Plus 16. Here. Plus 22. So it'll only be Austria who says no. So then we go to war with Austria. Who's got crazy, crazy allies. But they are currently in a war against Hungary. Interesting. We'll have to see how that works out. You, get on the boat. Actually, I can probably just use the auto transport feature so that I don't get, I don't forget about you. There we are. Let's do that. Just wait. Boom. Well, I'm not going to push the button now. I'm going to wait until next time just to put it on a cliffhanger. But when we do this, we should get 33 new vassals, and then we'll be in a position to go beat up on Austria. The Ottomans. God damn, that's huge. But, Russia, are you in a war? Oh, you're actually a defender against Austria. So if I declared on you, I think that would be... Oh, I can't declare a war on you right now, but soon. Soon. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.